woman nodded her approbation. "That is good. That is what I expect of a princess of Spain." "And Princess of Wales," her daughter added. This is me. This little 5-year-old girl, with a face white as marble and blue eyes wide with fear, refusing to tremble, biting my lips so I don't cry out again. I am Catalina, Princess of Spain, daughter of the 2 greatest monarchs the world has ever known, Isabella of Castile and Ferdinand of Aragon. Their names are feared by all the Moors in all the many nations. My parents' names are blessed by the Pope as the finest kings to defend the faith against the might of Islam. And I am their youngest daughter, Catalina, Princess of Wales, and I will be Queen of England. I know that I will be Queen of England because it is God's will, and it is my mother's order. And I believe that God and my mother are generally of the same mind, and their will is always done. In the morning, the campsite outside Granada was a dank mess of smouldering hangings, destroyed tents, heaps of smoky forage, everything destroyed by one candle carelessly set. "We don't retreat," Isabella of Spain ruled. "Your Majesty, we have lost for this season," one of the generals said gently. "We have no tents, we have no shelter. We have been destroyed by ill luck." The little girl watched her mother's serene expression. It never changed. "It is God's will that we fight the Moors. It is God's will that we go forwards. It is not God's will that we go back." The child's father turned his head with a quizzical smile. "The Queen is right," he said. "The Queen is always right." "But we have no tents, we have no camp." "We will build one," she decided. "Your Majesty, we have laid waste to the countryside for miles all around. There is no cloth, there is no canvas." "So? We build in stone. I take it we have stone." The king turned a brief laugh into clearing his throat. "We are surrounded by a plain of arid rocks, my love," he said. "One thing we do have is stone." "Then we will build a city of stone." "It cannot be done." "It will be done," she said. "It is God's will and mine." He nodded. It will be done. And it was. Day after day, week after week, fighting the heat of the spring days and the coldness of the nights, the Christians did the impossible. First, there was a chapel, built in the round like a mosque. Then a small house flat-roofed inside an Arabic courtyard for the royal family. A dozen stone hovels around them for the greatest lords. Stables for the horses, and stores for the gunpowder barracks and kitchens, stores and halls. Then there was a little town, built in stone, where once there had been a little camp. They called it Santa Fe. Day by day, the heart went out of the Moors. Their city, Granada, encircled, they were starving in the land that their fathers had made fertile. Promised support from Africa had failed them, and before them were the princes of Spain, Isabella and Ferdinand, with all the power of Christendom behind them, and a Christian crusade gathering pace with the scent of success. Boabdil, the king of Granada, agreed terms of peace, and a few days after, he came down on foot to the iron gates of the city, with the keys to the Alhambra Palace and the Red Fort, on a silken pillow, and handed them over to the King and Queen of Spain in a complete surrender. Dressed in the gorgeous silks of their defeated enemy, glorious as caliphs, the Spanish royal family, glittering with the spoils of Spain, took Granada. That afternoon, Catalina, the Princess of Wales, walked with her parents up the winding steep path through the shade of tall trees to the most beautiful palace in Europe, slept that night in the brilliantly tiled harem, and woke to the sound of rippling water in marble fountains, and thought herself a Moorish princess born to luxury and beauty, as well as a princess of England.